We're officially in a heat wave, or canicule as it's called in France, declared from midday today. And the temperature at the moment is, I've moved the temperature gauge, is 27.9 outside. And it's supposed to be 35, so I don't think the temperature gauge is working out there. And it's going to be 36 by 7 o'clock. But the worst part is that at 2 o'clock in the morning, it's still going to be 26. And it's not going to get lower. By 6 o'clock in the morning, it'll be 23, and it's not going to get lower than that. And then the temperature's going to rise again. I really don't like it. It's not. It did not occur to me when we were moving to France. Stupid, I know, but it did not occur to me. And I've said it before that had I thought it through, we might have settled ourselves further north than here. But there were lots of other reasons that we ended up in this area, and I don't think we were having the heat waves as we have them now. Although we arrived in 2006, we arrived in a heat wave. I don't remember the actual how it was on the day the lorry unpacked, and we had half our belongings delivered because we went into rented for the first 3 months. We had half our belongings delivered, so we sat amongst boxes and just could not unpack. It was just too hot, and we went out and bought, I think on day 2 we went out and bought an aircon machine, a portable aircon machine, and which we still have and still use down here. We don't need it yet down here. And within hours of that running, we were able to start unpacking. So it's amazing. There was a canicule, there was a heat wave over the whole of Europe in 2003, I think. I've got to go right back to 2003. And I was just looking at the consequences of that. In France, there were, from various sources, an estimate of 15,000 deaths during that heat wave. And predominantly that would be older, vulnerable people that weren't able to, are probably not able to really care for themselves normally. So, if they're awaiting somebody to come in and provide them with food and sort their drinks out and do all of that, they would be the sort of people that would have died. I don't know whether it was that year, but I know there was something happened. I don't know whether it was a law that passed that meant that all of the first line responders, like nurses and carers and all of that, and doctors, will have to stagger their holidays rather than everybody going up sticks and going off in August. I'm not sure if it was then or whether it was after we arrived. I can't find it, and I'm remembering it, that people still need care, and in particularly this weather, people still need care. So all of those people that provide that sort of care now have to have staggered holidays, so not everybody's gone in August. Having said that, we get canicules in different months anyway, but so it's not nice. I'm sitting in, I'm behind the shutters are closed. I'm choosing not to go out, although I did just go to the post box and wish I hadn't, because the last time I went out, it's now 2:30, I went out at around 9:30 to sort out the chickens, and haven't been out since. And the next time I go out will be to sort out chickens when we put them back at 9 o'clock tonight, when the temperature will still be, what will it be tonight at 9 o'clock? $33. Horrible. And we've got this for at least, so we've got temperatures of 36 for 3 days, although from tomorrow, Tuesday, the nighttime temperature will be a bit lower. will be 23 as opposed to 29. The same Wednesday, 35.23, and Thursday will be 31.22. And then by Friday, we'll be down to 28.19, which will be more bearable for me. So I've got a few days sitting here. Jo was here yesterday for dinner. I fed her so she'd sort the fire stick out for me. I'd installed it. I had jailbroken it. She was a bit impressed that I'd done all of that without her help, and I just needed a bit more help. It's still a bit iffy. It's quite random because you're looking at stuff that's been uploaded by other people. One of the random things is that you start playing something and it's muted, and you have to go down the screen like you would on YouTube to find the button to unmute it. Struggled with that. Mark was most impressed yesterday because Hill Street Blues is on there. I tried to play it this morning just to get it up and running this morning, but I couldn't get it unmuted. I might try that because he's not here at the moment. He has gone up to our neighbour to deliver back the keys after having the cats, looking after the cats for longer than I felt comfortable with. He was away taking care of the needs of a friend whose wife is very ill or dying. So we were happy to play our part and look after the cats. But he was away for 9 days, and that's too long for the cats to be closed in. They're closed into a very big area. It's plenty of room, but they just can't get out. And I know that lots of people keep indoor cats. They were probably fine, but I just wouldn't be happy to be doing that again for that length of time. It seems unfair to me. So that's what's going on. I'm staying in. I've been off for a couple of days. I've been dealing with... I'm not really sure what the word is. I feel angry that people seem to be willfully blind about certain things, and I can't change that, and I need to stop trying to change that. But I'm just absolutely astonished at the willful blindness, particularly towards Trump, who is now... I shared a post yesterday of him where he's talking about I just want you to vote. He's so rude to people. I'm not a Christian. I don't care about you. Just vote for me. You only need to vote this one time. After that, you don't need to worry because I'm going to fix it and you won't have to vote again. What the fuck's that telling you? I can't believe that people willfully don't want to hear that or see it. He's going to become a dictator. He's got all of his Supreme Court judges all lined up. He's got everything lined up. Project 25 is going to come along, and you're going to lose so many more of your human rights. Why would you do that? That's why I have been off. That's why I haven't posted, because this is what happens. Because I can't not see it. And I'm watching it on various different channels. It's not all I'm not watching propaganda. I'm watching this from various different pundits, from various different outlets, and I'm watching it come from his mouth. You don't need to worry, you won't have to vote anymore. Now, that's not propaganda, isn't it? That came out of his mouth. Think about it. What does he mean? He means that you won't have to vote anymore, and he'll be the dictator until he dies, which I hope is soon. And I don't care what people say about that either. So that's why I haven't posted, because I think I became disenchanted with the response to my post about Trump. It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with people? And then I just thought, I can't. And then here I am, I'm talking about the weather, and this is what's happening, and why haven't I posted? And then I'm off. I might even actually, I think what you'll find is that I haven't mentioned the weather because I'm going to cut that bit out. This is going to be where I start talking about Trump, because I don't want to beat around the bush. I just want to hit you between the eyes. If you're a Trump supporter, I want to hit you between the eyes if you're somebody that's willfully being blind. And I will cut the weather bit and then move on and talk about, I'm probably going to mention Jasper in that because that's been devastating to see. So I'm going to stop this here and just reduce it down to the Trump bit because I think it's important. And if it makes one person think, what the fuck, then that's been a good thing. Thanks for watching.